Chris, what topics are specifically covered at Wealth Propulsion Intensive Seminar?
First, we're going to look at how do you wake up to the wealth that's already around you. You know, you're richer than you think, and that's the thing that I want people to get. You know, if you make $50,000 a year, you're in the top percentile of richest people in the world. If you make $100,000 a year, you're in the top 0.6 percentile of richest people in the world. And people oftentimes focus on what they don't have rather than what they do have. And so what we need to do is first off, wake up to the concept that we are wealthy, because what we focus on expands. And the challenge is that there's a lot of new age type thinkers and that type of mindset that focus just on feeling abundant and feeling wealthy. And while it is important, because then you become magnetic for people, resources, and opportunities, that's the first step, but it's not the only step. So not only are we going to help people to realize the wealth that they have, expand that wealth, but we're literally going to install a new entrepreneurial mindset within them. And it's the beginnings of a new entrepreneurial mindset. There's only so much we can do in 2.5 days, but it will radically revolutionize their life and take them in a brand new direction when they pour themselves in completely. You know, it's like a refrigerator. You only get out of it what you put into it. But when you come in and you play full out, we install this new mindset that can literally allow you to put the structure underneath any dream that you've ever had and bring in resources where you never even dreamed that they existed before. I mean, you know, the people think that money is the barrier between them and their dreams, and it's not money, because every rich person that's ever created wealth from nothing started with no money. So money is not the barrier. It's who you are, it's how you live, it's your character, it's how you show up, it's the resourcefulness that you have, the determination, the conviction. Because you will find the money. You'll knock on enough doors, you'll make enough phone calls, you'll create it if you have the right mindset.
So Chris, what exactly would a guest expect to walk away with at the end of the seminar?
When somebody walks away for the event, my greatest wish for them is that they walk away with a brand new way of thinking about their life, about wealth, about what being rich really is. You know, there's a lot of seminars that talk about, hey, get rich, go get rich, and you hear about get rich schemes. But getting rich keeps richness out in front of you. It's something to be achieved. Richness is something that you can have right now in the moment. So my goal is to help people live a really rich life while expanding that wealth in their life. And I'm not just talking emotionally, but it starts emotionally. And it gives us the ability to use our resourcefulness and use our entrepreneurial mind to create ever expansive wealth. And so what people walk out with is a knowledge of what real wealth is, and the mindset and the ability to create a brand new path in their life. You know, most people, I was just coaching a guy today, and he came in and he was doing something just for the money, and he used to do something he loved. He came in and he was in the music business doing all sorts of stuff there, and he had made lots of money and built a company, but then he got out of that and he got into something else for the money. And the problem is he doesn't love it, and he couldn't understand why he wasn't producing at the level that he used to produce. And it's really clear. You know, so Donald Trump's father told him when he was 16 years old that you won't be truly financially successful unless you're passionate about what you do, because you'll never stick with it long enough unless you find that game that you love. And so that's the first thing, is helping people to find the game that they love, set a new course, set a powerful path, and then to learn to monetize it and grow ever expansive wealth. That's where we're going to get people to when they come and play full out. Once again, they've got their part in the game. We got to participate together. But it's an incredible seminar. They're going to walk out having an incredible experience, and also having a brand new look at how to create wealth for the rest of their life. It's about setting a new direction.
Chris, is this event just focused on wealth as a monetary element, or do you cover wealth from a more holistic point of view?
Well, wealth is holistic. You know, richness is holistic. You know, I've known a lot of people that had a lot of money that didn't live very rich lives. I've got a friend of mine who makes tons of money, more than most people would ever dream of. And he said, you know, Chris, he said, no matter how much money I make, I'm never happy. And so living a rich life really has nothing to do with money inherently. Although when you find that game that you love, it gives you the ability to stick with something for the distance. And one thing that I've noticed about the richest people on the planet in terms of studying them, and I've really done an intense study. This program is based on the study of over 1,000 of the richest people in the world, breaking down their mindsets and helping people to elevate their mindset so they can step into that same circle of greatness in terms of their ability to create wealth. And one of the things that I noticed is that they found a game that they love and they fell in love with it so much so that they lost themselves in it. And it's almost like one day they just, kind of accidentally became rich because they found a really long hill with some really wet snow, and they created this snowball effect, and they poured so much of their love into becoming the best that they made it happen. They were able to build that wealth. Do what you love and the money will follow is kind of a false concept. It's the ticket to entry. Do what you love is the ticket to entry. You got to find that. But then learning how to monetize it and learning how to deal with wealth is the next piece. And they're going to come out with an understanding of both.
Chris, what would you say to those people watching this video now thinking about coming to Wealth Propulsion?
I think, the biggest reason why you want to be there is that they say that you pay for education only once, but you pay for ignorance over and over and over again. And I was paying with ignorance for a long time in my own life, and I know what it's like to pay with pain because we don't have the area of our finances handled, or we're not living our life at the level we could. My passion more than anything else is to help wake people up to living that rich and wealthy life that they really could live, and creating the financial wherewithal to make their dreams come true. And I know that a lot of people don't believe that that's even possible for them right now. And the ones that believe it's possible, not only they believe it, but they want more and more. So the best thing that you could do to kick your financial evolution into high gear is make the decision, make the commitment to come to that program and to be there. And I really look forward to being part of their adventure, all the people that are watching this video, their adventure in terms of creating the life that they've always wanted to live. We used to have Wendy from our office. People would call in the early days when we launched the business, and we were talking about our program, our seminar program, and they'd say, oh, I can't make it. I've got a wedding, or I've got this, or I've got that. And she would say, cancel it. You've got to be there. And she was serious. I laugh about it today, but she was serious because she knew about the kind of impact that it would make in somebody's life when they invest in themselves. An investment in yourself is an investment in your wealth. And you can invest your time and your resources. And I think what happens is when people come into the program, they realize that perhaps they've been investing in the entirely wrong way. So it's a wake-up call for life. And I think people really rob themselves of the opportunity they really could have to make their life everything they want it to be should they not attend. So I tell them, do anything you can to be there. And you got other plans? Cancel them. Set them aside. This is about the rest of your life. It's an investment in your future. It's an investment in the future of the people you care about, the people you love, because when you shine brightly, you give them permission to shine the same. So do whatever you can to be there.
Thank you, Chris, for your time, and we look forward to welcoming you back for the next Wealth Propulsion Intensive.
Cheers.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next Wealth Propulsion event coming up really soon.